It's going live. There we are. We're live.
There we are. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hello, everybody in the chat.
Mm.
Hope you guys
All
are
right,
doing all right.
Elliot. Mr. Rodriguez, now that everyone knows who you are, can you tell us why come as you are?
Why come as I am?
It's a bad joke.
Yeah. I don't know how to answer that. I'm
Well,
an
'cause
artist.
I'm a professional journalist. I like to ask hard-hitting
Oh,
questions.
nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
hit
know
me
if
with them.
I don't know if I warned you before, Elliot, but this is a very loose bullshit, and we talk a lot of trash, and we have a lot of fun, and we don't care if we get dinged by YouTube.
Nice. No problem. Yeah, go ahead. No, I have no problems at all. I saw the previous show with DJ Pop or K-pop
K-pop junkie.
K-pop. Yeah.
Yeah, she's good
Yeah,
people.
yeah, definitely. Yeah, I got the vibe. No, so it's cool. Yeah, awesome.
Oh man, so
It's nice to meet you, by the way, Elon, officially,
Oh,
and
nice to
Michael.
meet you,
This is
Elliot.
the first time. This is the first time we're on stream together. Nice to
yeah,
meet you
first
guys.
time we've even voice chatted, and
Yeah,
but I do promote the shit out of you because you are
yeah.
talented.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you very
Yeah,
much. I
for
really
sure.
appreciate it. Thank you. I
All right,
appreciate
there
it.
we go. Okay,
I'm
I
gonna
can
give
run the
Dave some
chat now.
shit.
Oh, Dave's never here.
Nice. What's up, Dave?
Oh, he's here?
No,
I
he
guess.
just sent me a DM, and I said, if you're up, why are you not on stream?
Yeah. Well, he's very shy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Am I in the? Yeah, I am. Okay. All right. So we have to do our tradition because I know he's not coming. He's probably gonna get ready
Yeah.
to go to bed. So, dude, I still haven't clipped it. What is going on with me?
Who? Chris? Is Chris not coming?
Chris is not gonna be here either. No.
Oh, I
Yeah.
had no idea.
No.
I've known
Neither
him
did
for a
we.
while also.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
All right. So let's get to. Okay. Oh, whoops. Stop.
He's sleeping.
Here we go. Okay. Now let's see if I can. Oh, I had a late night last night.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
the
I
pic.
saw
Yeah,
the pictures.
yeah, nice.
All right. Here we go. Oh, of course, I can't hear it. Can you guys hear it?
Oh,
Why do
Nope.
we got no sound?
you got to share the sound also. There's a
Yeah.
button I think on there.
Ah, dude. Hold on. So,
Nice.
We run a tight ship around here, Elliot.
man, this is the first time I've had problems with this. That's for
Dude,
sure.
we do not make mistakes. We're like a finely tuned and oiled machine,
Oil
man.
machine. Yeah, I
Yes,
definitely
sir.
see that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Here, I can just do the audio. Psst, Dave's not here. He's addicted to OnlyFans. Psst. So where's
Oh.
Dave? Buying moisturizer. No.
Nice.
All right. But he's not here, man.
Oh,
Oh,
I
there
get
it is.
That is Oh, well, I guess it should have been playing sound to begin with.
Hey, there's a.
Who cares? Moving on.
Yeah.
Uh,
Whoops.
so
What's
let's
that?
first let's
Mhm.
talk about what this. Let's talk about the ominous. Pronounce it right?
Anonymous.
Ominous.
Yeah.
Do you have it on any place to buy it, or is it just a DM?
No. No, I think eventually one day I might put it on Fund My Comic and keep it like a storefront type thing because I've seen other people do that. I think I might do that also. But I want to do something like that like as soon as I start drawing the pages. Right now I'm not drawing pages. I'm currently in the writing stage. I think I have.
Okay.
So I've gotten hail to everybody in the chat. I see Leroy in there. What's going on, man? It's good to see you, man. And yeah, in terms of writing, the story is all fully written. I handed it over to the editor, who in this case I'm working with Brian Menard, who's the Dojo Kun Comics, and he's
Oh yeah.
and so he's doing the editing for the book. So he's already given it a first read, and I have no experience writing at all. So what I did is just wrote what I thought how I could best explain the story, and then he's helping me break it down into actual like pages and panels. And so he gave a first pass through it, and so now I have that in the physical form. I'm reading through it right now, and I'm just making sure that I'm because he's giving me like an idea of how many pages and panels, but I want to like read each page and panel and make sure that I have exactly what I have here translated to the page. And so I'm currently in the process of doing that, and then after that, hopefully maybe one or two more passes, and then I'll be ready to start drawing pages, which hopefully will be this year, hopefully. And then after that, then I'll probably put what I currently have on for my comic to help kind of like promote, spread the word about the comic Ominous. And yeah, I mean it's a slow grind in my case, like a very, very slow grind, because making comics is not my primary source of income, so I don't really I don't dedicate 8 hours of the day to making comics. I would like, no, but it's not where I'm at right now, so I just have to make do with the time that I have. And so in that case, time has allowed me to just work at it, a couple hours here, a couple hours there, and so I have to do that, and then juggle any commissions that I may have, and then yeah, just work at it slowly but surely. Right now, I'm back on writing, and then hopefully I'll probably do another pinup of one of my characters, and then hopefully get that colored, and then just move like that, slowly but surely. I'll make that finish line one day.
Yeah, I feel that's how I'm doing my book too. I work. I have a full-time job, and then I do work on the comic, and
yeah,
and it's interesting, and it's good. It sounds like you got a good editor you're working with, because I went through the same thing. I had no idea how to write a script for a comic, and then I got my editor, and she was like, "First, we need to teach you how to write a script." And I was like, "Okay." So
yeah.
Well, dude, in fairness, there's no right way to do it. It's just figuring out how it works with your artist,
Yeah, definitely.
Well, my first pass through on my book was wrote like a novel, because that was my experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's easy to make mistakes, because like the guy I was working with, Tony Hoffman, he messed up a couple pages because he wrote in a bunch of things that shouldn't have been there. And I handed him off to Rich, blindly trusting the guy. So there's like a page in the comic now that has to be changed, because Rich drew literally what he wrote. But now me and Rich, we do, excuse me, I do panel breakdowns for him.
Yeah.
So that we don't, make that mistake again. It's just panel 1, blah, 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 panel 2, so. Yeah,
that was the impression that I had going into making comics, is that because I've seen, just by reading comics, we've seen many cases of like famous writers or famous screenplay writers that try to make it into comics, and then they fail, dramatically, because it's a completely different medium. There's different rules. There's different ways of expressing, evoking emotions. It's just a different game altogether. And so, knowing that, I wanted to give as much importance to the story as I did to the art. And so I researched and I read, and I have an idea. I've also have had the blessing, I guess you could say, of working with some other writers in the indie scene, and I've seen like what scripts look like. And so, like, I had that kind of idea, but the drafts that I've seen was showed off a certain level of planning that I had not had yet for my story. So it was far more developed than what I had gotten. Because, like, for example, in the script, you'll see like on panel 1, he says this using that motion. And so in some case, to some degree, I'm not there yet. I'm still getting the broad strokes in of what the stories are, who the characters are. And so, Brian's helped me out a lot. He's I've written Projectile Reptile that he's done, and
backed it.
And yeah, good. I like how he did that, and yeah, he's caught a lot of mistakes on my comic Ominous that I hadn't even thought about, and so I reached out to him and see if he wanted to help out, and he said if he wanted to be part of the project, he said yeah, and so he's giving me a lot of feedback. Like for example, just one thing that I wanted, in my comic, if you for those that read it or read it or who want to read it, no, there's one element that I overlooked, which was and I'm going to say this up front, just I don't want people to think that that my comic is perfect, because it's not. Like there's one element in this comic that Brian told me that could have helped out a lot that I just completely didn't think about, and it was sound effects. Like normally, it's like two swords hitting each other, there's like a clang sound effect, or there's like a pow or a wham. No, and I didn't have any of that. I didn't think about that at all. I was like, oh yeah, that is right. It would have been a lot more. Would have been a lot better. And so there's these comic nuances that he picked up on that are.
You've never seen Mallrats? Schnickety schnickety schnoom.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, every time Wolverine's claws pop, you the schnick.
You know, I am a huge fan of Nightcrawler, and it was literally this week that I found out that BAMF was unanimous with Nightcrawler. Like it never clicked in my head that all the time I've been reading all these comics that it always said BAMF when he did his teleport.
Yeah, Wolverine is a Snick, and then Spider-Man's Twip when he does
yeah. Well, you know, the things with that, it's always a good effect. That's one thing I love about Rich Ayala. Do you know Rich Ayala at all, Elliot?
Yeah. We follow each other. I've been a follower of his work. I remember when he was promoting Roach Balls that he would do the. I think I might take that tactic. No, and he super chatted EVS to get some kind of like to get it out there first, and it was a good strategy, I think, and a good investment for marketing. And yeah, he does really great work. I've seen we've been together on we coincided on the project Aquila, Aquila of the Phoenix Guard. He did a pinup, and I did a pinup on that project, and his artwork's really good. I'm a big fan of his work.
One of the great elements he does, like if you see someone shooting a gun, you know, the bam, 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 or blam, he'll actually work it. Yeah, he'll work it into the effect. So it's like, you know, the muzzle flash will spell out blam. Like that's one thing about him, man, is he has such a vivid and great imagination. Yeah. Like
completely agree.
Yeah. So, you know, but back to the storytelling elements, you know, what's funny is like when Dave originally reached out to me, he was like, how do you write a script? And I was like, oh, that's a good question, man. But, you know, the two main ways in comics were always Marvel and DC.
Yeah.
With DC, they get super detailed, like panel 1, 3/4, you know, a 3/4 angle of Batman on top of a building, blah, blah, blah. Marvel, they play it way more fast and loose to where they're just like, hey, these are the beats between this page or this panel and this panel or this page and this page. Describe this. So it gives the artist a lot more freedom.
No, definitely. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
No, that's exactly the approach I took for this one, for this book, Avenging Death. That's the exact approach. Like all I did was I wrote a synopsis. It's like a paragraph long. Like these two characters are fighting. This happens, and that's it. And then once I wrote that, I went ahead and I started drawing it. I did the layouts, and then I drew everything. And then after I finished drawing it, I filled in the words later afterwards. And it's got its benefits. In my case, for example, like I think I will most definitely continue doing that in the future. But there is a certain like a backbone that I want to make sure that I have clear before I play a little bit more loose with it. And
right.
And just one thing I wanted to say about Rich. Rich, his I've seen the pages that you posted with for the plunger. Excellent work. And that's the thing that I think he has, which is great. that storytelling ability. Because one thing, for example, is to draw a pinup and to draw characters and to draw things, eye popping and catching. But to make it like part of the story where you're saying, he's shooting off the guns and then the guns is like is saying the word in the back. That's comic. That's comic making. And and that's a certain craft. Like there's a certain panache that you have to get that just right. And Aaron Lopresti does it. And I need, for example, those are things that I overlook that I need to like touch, dive deeper into, and I want to make sure I'm aware of that when I start doing my comic, because I don't want to miss those beats, because those things make it better. No? You read like that kind of panel, and you see that the word in the background. It's like, oh yeah, this is part of. This is a nice panel. It's pushing the thing. It's pushing the story forward, and really good stuff. Donald DeLay does that really good also. Yeah, really, really good stuff.
Oh yeah. Oh, Donald DeLay is awesome, dude. We've had him on really the screen before. Yeah,
he does really good work.
Yeah, that was that's where. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's the only what's it called? That's the only sound effect I had that came to my mind was that arg to it. But then there's other places where I could have added it. But yeah. But I'm aware of that now.
Well, that's where Rich saved my ass on a lot of things, because Rich just naturally did it. You know what I mean? I didn't have to say anything. He just knew to do it. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's great.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the art in this is just amazing. I love this book. I cannot wait for it to be completed.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, that's yeah, go ahead.
So you said you're not doing a campaign on this?
No, I'm not actively promoting it, because I want to start pushing promotion later on once I've had something to offer for book one, because I was thinking about doing something with this, sort of like what J-Bot did with Beard Zerker. He pushed an ash can. So I was thinking to do something like that, but I was advised, and I think properly advised, not to do that, because the thing that with indie comics that we're seeing a lot, and we have seen a lot lately, is like, for example, you'll get a book or a project, and then you have to wait like about a year or so to get the next part. And so by that time, the hype dies down. And so like I didn't want that to happen. And I was recommended, and I think I'm going to do it. I'm pretty sure I'm going to do it. I was recommended to like put this book out physically, like in like 6 months before the launch of my campaign, something like that. So I can like build up hype with this, and then continue the hype with the launch of the actual book. And so I'm thinking about doing that. So right now, this book is available just like through word of mouth, through people who know who I am and things like that. And so I'm keeping it on a hush hush. But like, if you want it, you can definitely get a copy of it. And also as an incentive for those people that are getting the book now when it's not really in promotion, there's going to be an incentive for you guys. And when the launch of the campaign comes around, because I think there's nothing greater than supporting a creator who hasn't even had a project out yet. So for example, I have this. I've done a few pinups on some campaigns, but other than that, I have no credits to my name. So anybody that supports me at this stage, I'm going to be incredibly, even more so grateful than in any other situation. So as a token of thank you, when the first campaign comes around, I have a list of the people who've gotten this book. So I'll be sure to give them a special gift. I don't know if it's either going to be like a free book of this, or it could be a free sketch or a free pinup or something. I'm going to find some way to say thank you to the guys that are grabbing the book now. So for $5, you can get a nice gift.
Sketch cards are always good.
I don't know if you realize how well known your name is at this point, because it seems like every time I'm talking to somebody and I drop your name as doing the character designs for my book or this here that I'm about to show, they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, he does great work," and I'm like, "Yes, he does."
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah, I getting recognition in the community means a lot to me, because it's like it's your peers, those people that you hang out with. You guys have the similar taste, and so when you draw something, and then people say, "Wow, that's really good," no, it's better. It's great. It's great in my opinion, and
See, and
And
I knew I liked your art style, but when you sent this to me, my
yeah,
jaw hit the floor because you
yeah.
just
Thank
knocked
you,
it out of the park.
Yeah,
thank
that's
you
good
very
stuff.
much. Yeah,
Yeah.
thank
And
you.
for anybody out there who doesn't know, this is actually a scene from the novel I wrote. It's not a comic book or anything yet. I was playing around with some ideas, and I had Elliot here
Yeah,
draw
yeah,
up a scene, and I mean, like I couldn't have imagined this in my head better than what he did.
yeah.
Like
Thank you.
it just nailed it.
Yeah, I have it here. Hold on, let me show it. Let me show it off. Show off the physicals. I have all of your stuff here. Yeah, buddy. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta find it now. Hold on, because I was pulling out the Deadly Instinct stuff. Hold on. Just a second. I should have had this in hand. Hey, my bad, guys.
You're good.
Precious
I'll tell you what.
minutes wasted.
When this gets here, it's getting framed and put on my wall.
Yeah, there it
For
is.
sure.
That's how you do it, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. I can never imagine like my art hanging up on walls, but this is here's the original piece.
Dude, that is so awesome. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy.
That's a little bit bigger than 11 by 17, isn't it?
Yeah, it's this is like when you buy when I bought this pack of a board, it says on the package 11 by 17, but this isn't actual comic book page size. A comic book page is the same height, but it's a little bit more narrow, like maybe like this much cut off on each end. So this is a lot thicker. This is a lot wider. And yeah, I did that, and then here's the.
Oh yeah.
Here's Doc.
There's the man.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah. And then here's Tristan. Just showing off some of this art. Check that out.
That is awesome.
Yeah. And then here's Grotch. I think I pronounced his name right, Grotch.
Grok.
Grok, I'm sorry.
Yeah. No, that turned out great too.
Yeah.
He's got a King Piccolo vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's dope. I like the accessories on that character. He looks really good. The character designs are great. I enjoy it. Yeah, they look great. And
I know I'm doing the colors, and right now I am way behind because I still haven't finished the first page. And
wow.
Kitty Cuss is going full speed. He's got half the pages sketched and inked and ready for colors, and I'm over here going,
"Oh, nice."
Man, I don't have time. But
oh, dude, Kitty's a beast, man.
Yeah, he is. Yeah.
I
mean, we were planning on launching the campaign in June, and so he was like, "I'll have everything done," and I'm like, "Okay, sweet." So
yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
I wish I could work that page.
Excuse me, sorry.
No problem.
Yeah, I was amazed how quickly he got Dave's book done, because that was like 90 or 120 pages, and he was kicking them out, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
We'll go back to sharing that.
Yeah.
The man of the hour.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I learned a lot about making comics on that. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Who does your coloring?
And the interiors were done by a man named Emmanuel Ordaz. I found him on Instagram. I like his colors.
That man.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. But the colorist on the cover, this is Matt Yackey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Matt Yackey.
I'm a big really good colors.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of Matt Yackey's. I had the pleasure of having his colors on another piece for a book called Mavericks. He colored that piece, and yeah, I love his colors. I love everything Matt Yackey does. He does really good work. I dig his colors on Black Flag, and just the stuff he's done on Liefeld's work. Also, just amazing stuff. And when he did this, I reached out to him. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get him, but he was really cool. He was and it's like, could you color this for me? He's like, yeah, just send it over, and he did it. It is a bit on the expensive side, but it was worth it. It was worth it, and hopefully, if I can manage it, I would love for him to color the cover for the next issue also. And
right.
And yeah, he does really good work. And then for the interiors, I found Manny on Instagram. He did really good work. I actually did like a test. Like I had this first page that you're showing right now. I had this page, and I sent this page out to maybe 5 or 6 different colorists that I had in mind to color the book. And I got back all 5 or 6 out of those colors back, and it's amazing how colorists can interpret your
Make
work.
or break.
Yeah, because they can either make it really good or make it really crappy, and even the good ones, like just their interpretations from one person to the next, it's amazing. Like you have this one scene, but this one colorist will put it from one direction, the other one from another direction, and each one is great. And so I did that color test, and when I got this page back, I was like, no, this is the look that I'm going for. So I asked him if he was willing to do the rest of the 10 pages, and he said, yeah. And we've been collabing a lot since. I'll finish a pinup, and then I'll send it over to him, and he'll color it. And he does really good work. I like his colors on my characters, and
right.
And if I can afford it, then I would like to have him color the book, the main graphic novel. And I have to see how that works out because I'm gonna need funding for that. But it's really good. Yeah, he's really good. He's really fast. And he's really open to like if you have any of the slightest fixes that you want to make, he'll make them no fuss. And
on the fly.
Yeah, on the fly. Yeah. In many cases, yeah. And he does really good work. And just his business etiquette is just really great. It just makes the whole process a lot better.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah.
Professionalism.
Exactly. That goes a long way. Even if your work isn't up to par, like the professionalism will go a long way. Yeah, that's true. And he colored this piece, for example. Also, I love that. I love how this came out. Really good stuff.
And this is Matt Yaki, you said?
No, this is the interior colorist. This is
Oh, okay.
This is Emmanuel Ordaz. Yeah, but we call him Manny.
Well, I'm a cracker. I could never say that properly.
That's why I call him Manny.
Yeah.
That's what his goes by a lot. A lot of his stuff is Manny. But he's really good. I like this.
Yeah, that is dope.
I like this character. It gives I don't know. There's something familiar about it.
Yeah,
it kind of gives me like a badass dark side vibe.
Yeah.
Like if that was a drawing of Darkseid, I'd be like, that works. So I kind of get like a really menacing, hardcore vibe out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Thank you. His hands got a pit vibe to him.
Yeah.
But it's freaking. That's a pretty badass character for sure. Is this the villain from the whole thing?
No, he's not. He's not the major villain. The major villain is another. I could share that with you guys. Hold on,
Oh God, dude! If he's not the big bad, I can't wait to see who is.
Yeah, the big bad is hold on. It's this guy. Hold on. Let me see if I can get some.
You can share, right?
Yeah. I'm just looking. I'm looking for the image.
I just want to make sure that I set it up right.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. This is the guy. This is the main villain. His name is Necronox. It's this sorcerer, and this guy created the big bad. The other guy, the other Deathmonger.
Dude, that.
Oh, nice, man.
That is awesome.
Yeah,
He's got the glowing spawn hands.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, he's an evil sorcerer.
I've just scratched the surface on coloring.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been doing it for probably a couple of months now, and I'm telling you, doing black is probably the hardest thing in the world because you have to be careful because of all the ink lines and the hatches and stuff. It is such a pain to do any kind of black. So this just shows the talent that's there to be able to.
Well, there's nice highlights too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You see how like the green's highlighted on the shoulder pad onto the cape.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really good, man.
Yeah, he does really good stuff. Really good work.
You ever considered making his eyes glow too?
Yeah, they are.
They're
a little bit.
Are they?
It's like a light blue glow.
Okay. Oh, gotcha. God, now I can see it now. My eyes are a little bad, and I'm doing this on my phone, so I see this as like a 1 inch by 2.5 inches.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I'm over here on a 32-inch 2K curve.
Yeah. No, I don't have that luxury.
And yeah, so he's like a sorcerer, like straight up sorcerer, dark magic, dark stuff. And he created the other character, and he created the other character and sent them out to kill the main, to attack and kill the main character. So yeah, I'm gonna have so the biggest threat is this guy here. And so that's what I got.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good book.
And here's
are you gonna be doing digital?
Like a digital copy, a digital comic?
Yeah. Are you gonna be selling digital versions?
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Oh, cool.
We asked that of all of our guests because digital is such a hot topic in our circle.
Yeah, I mean, in terms
against it.
Yeah, in terms of like as a business and generating income, it might not be the most viable thing. But I mean, if what you're looking for is getting more readers and expanding your fan base, I don't see the harm in having a digital copy. And I think it'll help you out a lot in the long run. Because
it helps the people overseas get to read it too.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, wow.
By offering digital, you're building your fan base, and in order to be very successful, you need a fan base.
Yeah,
so,
true.
It perpetuates that whole success right there. Is being able to gather them. I've quite a few books. I've said it over and over again that I backed the digital because I was on the edge, and I get the digital copy and read it, and I'm like, oh damn, this is good. So now I'm buying physicals and catch ups.
The physical,
like that.
Yeah.
I want to show off.
Well, that's the one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do an audio comic on YouTube once my comic's done. So if you couldn't back it or you didn't even buy the digital, you're going to be able to go on YouTube and watch like not animated, but it'll show the pages and there'll be different actors reading the lines with sound effects and things like that. Yeah.
That's an interesting approach.
Yeah, well, I thought it'd be fun. And I have a friend that does he has a comic channel where all he does is audio comics. And I mean, he does other stuff too, like, cause he's a musician, really talented guy. His name's A Dead Guy. You can find him on YouTube. But yeah, he's going to help me and we're going to do that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's venturing out like that. It's always great. It's always great.
Oh yeah. Well, cause I mean, I know this isn't going to make me a millionaire. The concept for me is just entertaining people. And if if I end up throwing up an audio comic on YouTube and a bunch of people watch it, that to me is fine. You know, like I'm good with that.
I feel you. With my novel that I put out, I self-published and put it on Amazon. I sold 14 copies since last November, which is not a huge number, but I'm like, that's 14 people that read my book. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
And then word of mouth helps out, and then it'll spiral, and then it'll increase, and then before you know it,
Hey, it might make you a millionaire.
Eventually,
Yeah. 20 years after I'm dead.
Yeah, this piece here is a recent pinup that I did that I got colored also from this year, and we see the main character. Yeah, Manny colored this also, and we see here the main character in a different light because aside from being a fighter, he's also very skilled with like technology and stuff like that. And he's a really smart character, smart guy. And I've been wanting to draw something like this for a while because all of the art that I've had of this character, Zadok, is has been just him with the sword. So being able to draw him in a different situation was really nice.
Gotcha. So he's got a cool Peter Parker element to him.
Yes. I think it's going to help him. It's going to be something that's going to help him in the story. So I wanted to shine a light on that. And yeah, good stuff, man.
So you got a lot of character and world building going on here.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that. Trying to go for that. And yeah, that's important. That's going to be important for the story and pushing the story forward. And then yeah, I strongly believe in writing appropriately, the comics, so that it leaves an impact, because we want people to read it again and again and again. And so if it's boring, that's not going to happen. So try to make it as interesting as you can. Create as much drama in the comic as you can.
That's where we should keep the drama, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Something I just noticed about your main character here is he's not overly muscle bound. I like that.
Yeah, he's not built like me.
He's built like
that's right.
Like Elon just said, he's built like Peter Parker.
Yeah. He's not buff like me.
That's cool. I always like it when you have characters that do things you wouldn't necessarily expect by looking at them.
Yeah, that's true. That gives a nice impact also. Like, wow, I didn't know he could do that. Yeah, definitely.
When you have the overly muscle bound sword swinging guy who then shows his emotional side in a book, and you're like, whoa, okay, so he's actually a person, not just a weapon.
Yeah, exactly.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, man.
Well, that's where it's good to research things like samurai.
Yeah,
because a lot of them did a lot of like really weird introspective stuff besides murdering, So yeah,
there's a lot to analyze, like how they hold the sword, like how they move. This is a lot. Yeah. If you want to get it right, you got to do that kind of research. But
oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Well, damn.
And so, if anybody's interested, I got this comic available now. Just hit me up in the DMs on Twitter, and I need the PayPal and an email address, and I'll send it over to you. And then you get the comic. It's 10 pages. It's not more. I would like for it to be more, but it's 10 pages for the moment, and then I think it's enough to get your whistle wet until the until the main book comes out one day. And
it's definitely worth it. It is a good story.
Yeah, thank you.
It's got me hooked. I went back and found the one that you sent me, by the way.
Okay. Nice.
I have a very large collection of digital comics.
Yeah, I got mine too. I have to get a bigger a USB thing. USB.
Okay, cool. Yes. The Twitter links are in the description for Elliot here, so that's cool. I want to make sure. But I have a server in my house that I built, and I host games on it. But I also have a terabyte hard drive that I put all my books and comics on, and I have this really cool application set up where I can access my library from anywhere, from any device.
Oh, no, dope.
So I don't have to carry around everything. I can just go in there and be like, I want to read this, and then loads it right up on whatever I'm doing. So
nice.
Yeah. But in that, I have a metric shit ton of comics. So sometimes I'm like, dude, do I have this? I just noticed that I did have Mike Barron's Thin Blue Line and Private American, and I was looking through my collection for them, and they're not there. So now I have to figure out where the hell I put those files so I can get them in.
Yeah, that's another danger, is like forgetting them. And then I've had to like scroll back also. I found Thin Blue Line. I got Private American, and there's a bunch of other books that I was like, do I have this? It was like, yeah.
What did you guys think of Scourge so far? Like the art, Kelsey Shannon and Mike Barron's project? Or actually Mike Barron's and Kelsey Shannon's.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Kelsey, man. Kelsey's an amazing colorist. He's an amazing artist in general.
Yeah. And then Mike is a great writer, dude.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that book. That book's just it's a must get. And
yeah,
that's a perfect mix. That's a good mix of excellent story and art. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with you should get that. You should get that without no questions asked. And
right.
yeah, I dig Kelsey's his gestures, his rawness, his gestures above all, no, because he draws things, doesn't think twice about it, and then he executes it perfectly, and the colors that he chooses, his color palettes, is just amazing. I love the work that he's doing on Kit Carter also. Great stuff, man.
Oh yeah, no doubt. What I like, well, he's got a lot of range, like Kelsey, you know. But when a lot of the stuff I've seen, like I think he did no cover, right, for so, Donald and Sierra Whiskey.
Oh, yeah, I think he did.
Well, when I looked at that, I got like a Sam Keith vibe. Then I looked at the it almost looked like a Alex Ross painting for the Scourge.
He did this one with the hand.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that was dope.
Dude, it was like, man, this guy is just killing it on every level, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he's
Yeah. But what books are you guys backing right now? Like, what are you waiting on?
I'm waiting on Godlike. Godlike is currently fulfilling, and so hopefully I'll get that in the mail soon.
That's Malin's, right?
Yeah, Malin's book.
Yeah, John Malin.
I backed a lot of books like a few years ago, but this year I haven't been backing that many. I got the Lucent, Groken, Wraith of God 2. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not sure about if I'm going to back that one or not, but I think I might get that.
So I like the Kit Carter story that was in Wraith of God.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Yeah, it was cool. It was funny. It was fun. It reminded me of like a 60s like Barbarella sci-fi type of thing, you know?
Yeah. Like Buck Rogers type stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff.
Buck Rogers with tits.
Yeah. That's right.
Yeah. And but what about Fiendish? Did you guys back the 2.5 for that?
100%.
No, I haven't gotten Fiendish.
Dude, Fiendish is amazing. It's amazing. Like I got the first one and I read it, and then my daughter read it, and we were both hooked. So when she announced the 2.5, I think I was backer 3. I was there with my hand.
It's a bummer that she didn't draw the interiors. I mean, the artist she got was great. Don't get me wrong, but it was kind of like damn, she didn't draw the interiors, because she is such a fantastic artist, dude.
I'm over here looking at just Fun My Comic. I have like 5 or 6 books there. Like I think I have like probably around 20 books I'm waiting on.
Nice.
Right? Wow, you're spending some money.
Actually, not that much, because most of them are stuff that are not like. The most I spent was on Mandy Summers and Irene's books, The Fiendish, and then Mandy Summers is I got the first one of what is it called? It's
What, the Wizard?
Jack the Ripper. Yeah.
Jack the Ripper, okay.
The Vampire Slayer. I got that book because she had a special on it. Super cheap. It was left over from a con, and so I was like, because I'd already backed Gem Shock, but that was because Dale Keown did the cover, and
Dale Keown, my
favorite artist. So I went ahead and got it, and I read it, and it was fucking awesome. So when she did her campaign for that Dead, what is it called? I can't remember off the top of my head, but
Super Dead?
Yeah, Super Dead. When she did that campaign, I dropped a little bit of cash on that because I got all of her. She had like a catch-up tier that had all of her stuff. So,
what's crazy about her is I heard she is like a D&D machine.
No shit.
Like I was talking to John. Yeah, I was talking to John's Longbox after he did his launch the other night. I think it was Friday night with Michael Bancroft. And he did a separate stream, and he invited me on, so I hopped on really quick, and he was like, yeah, man, this chick knows everything about D&D, and I was surprised, because you don't find many girls that are like, any girl that knows what a D20 is, and that's like surface level, role playing game shit.
Right.
It's like, wow, man, I'm impressed every time.
Nice.
Because you don't see a lot of that. Yeah.
Most of the books that I've backed the digital tiers to check them out. So, we're talking like $15-$20 a pop. Like
Right.
Star Circuit, that looks really cool. So
Oh, that looks great.
did that one. And
well, what about Heroic Tales or Phenomenova?
You know what? I think I did do that one, but I
haven't backed that one yet.
I don't remember if I have.
I like the art on that. I told Vaughn the colorist for that was really good. Good stuff.
Yeah, Vaughn Coleman was on the John stream the other night too, briefly.
Yeah.
He's a really cool guy, man. I like him a lot.
Yeah.
I guess he lost his dad, and a big part of this comic is like a love letter to his dad, which I can completely get behind because I grew up in comic shops with my dad.
Oh, nice.
So yeah.
Sweet.
My dad was an avid collector.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then there's stuff by this guy here. He gets a lot of shit sometimes, I think, but it's what is this? It's Jesus. Always when I want to talk about something, I always forget. Tyler. He does My Sexy Witch Academia and Girl with Big Fists and Plumber.
Oh, Super Plumber Sisters, yeah.
So I'm a huge Mario fan. So when I saw Super Plumber Sisters, I backed that book, and then I started watching his streams and stuff, and I've since backed some of his other stuff too. But
I have the Super Barrio Brothers in my comic.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Barrio.
Yeah. Barrio, yeah, Super Barrio Brothers.
But some of his stuff. And Relentless Tin Soldier. The big one that I'm waiting on. This is the one that I can't wait for. I'm itching for it to come, and that's AR-13L, the Little Mermaid.
Nice.
I've seen that. That looks awesome, dude.
Yep. Yeah. I got. Speaking of Mike Barron, have you guys read Florida Man? Any of those?
No,
I
haven't had a chance to get that. Yeah.
I got that
one of his earlier projects.
On a digital catch up tier. And dude, this is what's freaking awesome about him. For $10, I got issues 1 through 3. Wow, that is awesome, and it is hilarious. It's you got to read it. It's freaking hilarious. It had me rolling the whole time.
Nice.
He used to do streams. I don't think he does them anymore.
Yeah, he still does occasionally.
Those
yeah, he'll do streams about writing.
Yeah, those are awesome. I always loved him because he gives you good information, and he's also kind of got that sense of humor to him too.
Well, dude, you see the stuff he posts on Twitter, man.
Yeah,
that guy's got me cracking up, dude. He posts some weird, random stuff, and one day I was one day I'm posting Plunger stuff, and I'm like, oh yeah, this is Rich Ayala. Oh, this is Skunk Artworks. And out of nowhere, Mike Barron just chimes in, and he sends me a picture of a plunger. And he's like, well, I'm a writer, but apparently I'm doing a cover for Elon too. And that shit just cracked me up. I was like, oh my God. Because it was just out of left field, the time Neil Gaiman called me a bigot. That was funny, because I was just talking to a guy, and then out of nowhere, Neil Gaiman's just like, you're a bigot. And it was like, okay, Neil, thank you. I'm really not, but I'm glad you think so. Are you assuming my gender, Neil?
Dude. All right. Sidestep real quick. Last night I'm at that show, right? And it's a small venue. It's a 500-person max venue. It's a sold-out show. And there's a cover band playing 90s music. And I'm like, when we're getting ready, we're like, we got there early, like we always do, and we're up by the stage. And I'm looking around, and it's 10-1 females to males. And I'm like, why is there so many chicks here? These guys.
You're in a lesbian club.
Dude, these guys came out on stage, and I'm like, oh, no, I get it. They were fucking boy band 101. They were all three good-looking, young, strapped men. And I went, oh, no, I get it now. But
yeah,
I go to the bathroom, right? I gotta take a leak. I walk in the bathroom, and there's chicks in the bathroom, and I'm just like,
Oh,
okay. And
Were they standing up peeing?
dude, I get to the stall and I lock it, and I'm taking my piss, and all of a sudden I hear this chick go, because there was one of the staff guys that came in there, and she goes, "We identify as men because we have to pee." And
no
when I came
way.
out to the stall, there was
wow.
like 8 chicks standing there in line waiting to go to the bathroom. I was just like, wow, this has
Crazy.
never happened before, but okay.
Yeah. That
Shit
is
was-
pretty funny, man.
it
I thought
was
for a
crazy.
second there you were at a lesbian club and didn't know it.
No.
Because that happened to me back in my 20s. Me and my
Right,
friend
me
were in
too.
Hollywood, and he's like, hey, yeah,
There was
let's
a-
grab a drink. We go in, and we're like, why is there so many girls? Oh, that's
I
why.
went into a gay club when I was in my 20s, and I went to go to the bathroom, and as I was getting ready to walk into the men's room, this dude comes up and goes, "Honey, you're straight. Go into the women's bathroom." And I was like,
Oh, wow.
um,
You sit down when
okay.
you take a piss. Yeah, you sit down when you pee in this house.
I found out that the stuff that goes on in the late 90s in a men's bathroom in a gay club is not something you want to see.
Yeah.
It was scary.
Well, I once was with one of my friend's moms in Long Beach, and we had to piss. So we stopped at a gym, and we went into the gym. We're like, hey, we're from like out of town. We just need to pee. Is it cool if we use your bathroom? They're like, yeah, go ahead. Really polite. We go into the bathroom. Well, I go into the one, she goes into the other, obviously. But all the bathroom stalls, like the toilets were painted like men's mouths.
Oh, wow.
And yeah, we walked out. I mean, I darted out, and I light up a cigarette. I'm standing outside. She comes out and she's like, were the bathrooms? And I was like, yes. That's some weird stuff. I think we went into the wrong gym. That's why they were so friendly. Yeah. Yeah. But
Shit
yeah,
that
that
you run
was
into
something
when you're
else.
not paying attention. That is for sure.
Oh yeah,
But no,
walked
it's,
into the Blue Oyster of fucking gyms.
It was pretty cool. Like we go and see this cover band, this Prince cover band, and when they're there, it's the same thing. Bunch of it's like 80% women my age, and they're just getting crazy. But I wasn't
Well,
expecting
you're a
that.
single guy.
All
That's
women
the spot,
gone.
man.
Yeah. Old
Yeah.
girls gone wild.
Yeah,
Yep. Well, hey, if you're a single guy, that's the spot.
it
Yeah,
was
definitely.
crazy.
Well, hey, we're coming up on the hour. We got 6 minutes left. So, Elliot, let's get back to your comic. Give us all your info, contact stuff, all that good stuff.
Yeah. You can find me on Twitter, on Instagram, and YouTube. On Twitter, the handle is Nigma85. On Instagram, it's Elliot Rodriguez Art, and on YouTube, it's also Elliot Rodriguez Art. So you can catch me there. I do drawing videos. I just do drawing videos. I show off comics, do unboxing videos. And just mostly drawing videos. I did a recent draw stream on Friday, and I was drawing a fan art piece of Raphael. I think I can show that
the
to you
Ninja
guys
Turtle?
here. Yeah, but if you give me a
Nice.
second, I'll get the art. 1 second.
Yeah, let's see it.
All right, here I go. 1 second. I did this.
Oh, nice.
It's not finished, but this is what I was working on this in the draw stream, so you guys can check that out. I do
Great angle, dude.
Yeah, thank you. I hope you can see that.
Yeah.
I am a Ninja Turtle nut, so I am
Same.
awestruck.
Yeah.
That is so good.
It is.
Thank you. Yes, I'm doing that. I did that in the draw stream, so I do draw streams, and then I do unboxings. And before I forget, on May 11th, I'm going to be participating for the first time in the Red Valkyrie Underground Art Auction, and I'll be auctioning off some original art. I'm going to be auctioning off all this art.
Cool.
I'm getting rid of Mike's art. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
No, because Mike's getting that art.
Yeah.
No, but I got a bunch of other pieces that I'll be auctioning off, and so be sure to here's some of the art. Hold on, here's some of the stuff that I'm auctioning off. I did this for Swarm, for the Swarm comic from King Toad.
Oh, nice.
I did that. I did that piece. Then I did this ice on piece.
Oh, wow. Did you enter the fan art contest?
Yeah, I entered with this.
Nice.
This is back before the beef, before Trash Cast.
Oh yeah, Trash Cast. Yeah.
And then I did. I'm going to auction this off also. This is the Godlike fan art contest entry.
Nice.
Wow.
And
you're not playing, dude.
Yeah, I mean it's the art that I've had for a while, and I'm gonna hopefully sell it if people are interested in it. And I got this double pager of
nice
Reaper Destroyer and Type 1.
Yeah.
Art and stuff. And then I got some other
got some Joe Sandhog, huh?
Yeah. I might auction off this Wraith.
That one's
wow. I think I've seen that one before. You posted that on Twitter, huh?
Yeah,
I've seen that. Yeah.
I have a poster.
I think that's actually how I found you.
You had it colored, right, by Manny?
Yeah, Manny colored that. And then I got this hero.
Oh, beautiful, man.
With the blood on the axe. But yeah, so I'm gonna be auctioning off all these pieces, and then if anybody's interested, I'm gonna have bargain prices. I'm gonna offer like 2-for-1s, 3-for-1s, so you'll be able to get as much art for your buck as you can, because I know shipping is expensive, and try my best to save up on that for you guys.
Yeah.
So have they put out a thumbnail yet for it?
What happened?
Have they put out a thumbnail yet for the auction?
Not yet. As soon as they do that, I'll be posting that, and then sharing that with everyone. And follow me on YouTube and Twitter, and I'll keep you guys updated with all of the advancements with that. Yeah.
Well, tag us and we'll retweet it.
Hell yeah!
Awesome. I'll do that.
I'll share the hell out of that. Who are we having on next week, Mike?
Next week is actually Dave's launch of his Second Chance campaign, and along with him, Kitty Kuss is going to stop by. Lynn might stop by. Let me pull up the list, because I think Tim Olson, I believe, is the other one, which actually works out because he did some collab work with Dave in the first campaign.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, it's Tim Olson. He's the guy who did Melvin.
Okay. Oh yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, and in the first campaign for Rogue, there was that crossover pinup with Melvin and Rogue, which was pretty.
Oh, cool. All right, so it sounds like that's going to be a fun stream.
Yeah, it's definitely.
All right, well, it's 9 o'clock. Do you guys want to go ahead and get out of here?
Yep, I got stuff to do. busy.
Yeah.
Thanks for being on, man. We appreciate it, and hope to have you back again.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you guys for having me. It's been a pleasure. It's been a blast, and I just want to thank you guys for hosting, and thank everybody in the chat for showing up. Be sure to.
It was nice meeting you, Elliot.
Yeah, likewise, man. I look forward to the pleasure.
Oh,
we'll see you guys on the flip side.
Take care.
All right, bye.